Hi, it's the Zen Witch here with another Tarot unboxing. And today we are going to be unboxing a really special classic deck. So this is a classic unboxing. Let's rock. What we are unboxing today, as you can see, I've had it for a while, is this special thing called Morgan's Tarot. It, there's nothing else like this deck. It is do wacky do, that's for sure. It's called Morgan's Tarot deck, but this is not a tarot deck. It is not tarot format. It is not any format at all. Okay, created by Morgan Robbins and illustrated by Darshan Chorpash. Morgan's Tarot encompasses New Age consciousness and energy. The black and white deck comprises 88 cards instead of the usual 78 and has no division of major and minor arcana. 1970, original copyright by U.S. Game Systems, reprinted in 1983. I have no clue if this deck is still available or not. I have a lot of decks that I've discovered are out of print. So, in my collection of almost 150. On this side, Morgan's Tarot deck, complete with booklet of instructions that describes the imagery of each card and the experience it evokes. The cards are inspired by counterculture philosophy and personal realizations. The deck is intended to expand the consciousness of the reader. So, 1970, y'all. This is the hippie days. So this you're in for a treat. And you can see, I don't know if you can, the kind of shininess on the edge here. That is because I've gone back to my decks that are boxed this way. You see how the flaps are gone? They fall apart. And when you've had them for 30 some years, they really fall apart. Actually, I've had this for 20 some years. So I tape them together. All right. And yes, kind of flimsy box, but it's been reinforced. The LWB, the little white book that comes with it, instructions by Morgan Robbins. There's a Celtic cross on the back here. Fair warning, this deck is in no order whatsoever. There's no format, there are no major or minor arcana, there are no suits, there are no categories. There are not listed in alphabetical order. When you do a reading with these cards, you just have to slog through the book until you find it. So, all right, let's go to the images. I like to jump into the images. Apparently, I've got the deck blocked from this end. Yes. So there's my blocking card, Morgan's Tarot. Union of opposites, and you see these are just line drawings, right? What are you feeling now? You are experiencing an illegitimate feeling. The path. Eternal bliss. We're just going to whip through because there's frickin' 88 of them. And look, just, you know. Down home funk. This is one of my favorite expressions. I lead dances of universal peace. And when we're in circle, and I also am a ritual artist, so whenever we're doing group work and things with circles and people get hung up on perfection or something, this is my go-to. It may not be a perfect circle, but it is a perfect whatever it is. Go ahead on. Go ahead on with your bad self. Passion. Pigs and fishes surround you. Wordless. I'm coming down here. My overhead cam seems to be having trouble really focusing, and I apologize for that. Your doubt is your faith if necessary in your particular case, perhaps. Doubt. Heavy. You are our God. Grass. Can you tell this is the hippie era? And how appropriate is it for our new hippie era? When hippies are mainstream now. Okay, who is watching the cosmic drama? Awake! Let George do it. Monday with a little messages thing. This is central headquarters. Far out. Do wacky do. Door to the Akashic Records. From here on in, it's nothing but a downhill run. Ha ha ho ho hee hee. Someone is laughing at you. So, ha ha ho ho hee hee. Hi, Tom Robbins. You are a pawn. Somewhere there is an energy leak. A blank card. Boo! Speed. So we've had weed and speed. Who am I? No trips without a tripper. Love. The Virgin, Sun Queen. There is nothing you can do. Look, I'm cutting apart the yin yang. As above, so below. It is not what you do that counts. It is where your head is at. Ain't that the truth? Hand. Tee hee ha ha. So the ho ho ha ha ho 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 hee hee. Let me see here. Where did it go? There we go. Someone is laughing at you, so that's different than tee hee ha ha. But imagine getting those two in a row, you know. Very interesting. Do it now. The universe not unfolding the way it should. Mind, the one mind. The one mind is rootless and foundationless. Okay. Death and rebirth. There's a card that can go either way. And these cards, I didn't look at the backs. The backs are directional. It says love is God, and we've got some sacred geometry going on there. So that says that these are not to be read reversed. I don't think so. Yeah, there's no reverse for these. And when you got 88 cards, do you really need reverses? Mushrooms. So we've got weed, speed, and mushrooms. Keep up the good work. Think about it for a while. The Valley. Try to relax. What's happening? Judge. If there is a judge, you are it. Ignore the preceding. There are no others, and there's the Loch Ness Monster. Orders. And it says, await further orders, await further orders. Quick to anger. Do not meddle in the affairs of wizards, for they are subtle and quick to anger. There are no mistakes. misteaks. Tomato, potato, eggplant. Trip. The field of the Lord. Maya. Your mission is not yet complete. Ball. The 6 ball. Whatever's right. Be careful going around curves. Forget it, and forget the I is missing. Wow. It's a dog-eat-dog food world. There's Fido. Don't worry, you can do no wrong. Insignificant change, and not insignificant, but insignificant change. And there's a caterpillar and a butterfly. I come from a different planet. Story of my life. I think I'll make a Buddha. I like that one a lot. The war has reached a critical point between Atlantis and Mu, two gone places. Drink gold. And there I was, surrounded. I think it's slimy glob brains. Yes, slimy glob brains. Nobody here but us folk. And there is a wheel, kind of a wheel with feet turning. There is no you. Wait, with the hourglass on its side. I still don't understand. Stop! Drug dragged. Yeah, boy, is this a child of the 60s. Does consciousness ring a bell? Baba. The dream. Freak. Always remember this. Or what was it I was doing a minute ago? Yesterday's truth. Yesterday's truth. Or what was it I was doing a minute ago? And then there's this little robot. So, wow. Crazy, crazy ass cards here. And really fun to read with if you don't get hung up on looking for the meanings in the book. Okay. In the hand, they're a little large. They're a little larger than playing cards. And, of course, a fatty because 10 cards fatter than a regular tarot deck. So I'm going to shuffle 3 times. Always tell your deck what you're doing. I am asking, what do I need to know right now? And, you know, in the context of this video, I mean, if it tells me something really personal, I will tell you it hit, and I won't tell you why. but in the context of this video, what do I need to know right now? 3 shuffles, and then I will cut shuffle through the deck once, and then I will take 3 off the top. Good grief. So yeah, cumbersome to handle, worth it. All right. And now I said I was going to cut shuffle through the deck once. This is also, I always cut shuffle because you're looking for cards that might want to fly out of the deck. Okay. And then we take 3. This is going to be fun. Nobody here but us folk. All right, so I'm assuming that nobody's watching these videos, but people that want to watch these videos, and us psychic type folk, us tarot type folk. Pigs and fishes surround you. So I'm just going straight intuitively right off the bat here. What that says is I'm surrounded by idiots, which, I mean, on a daily basis, we all kind of are. Where we're at, particularly now in September of 2019, lots of pigs and fishes. And another one of my very favorite expressions from Robert Heinlein is never attempt to teach a pig to sing. It wastes your time and annoys the pig. And that's talking about not wasting your energy trying to enlighten people that are insisting on being unenlightened. So this is talking about nobody here but us folk. You know, the ones that get it are watching this video. The ones that don't, leave them be. Leave them be. So I'm not trying to appeal to everybody here. And then the dream. What's this about? Oh, my dream of being a YouTube star. Yeah, right. Now, this is just so, you know, I'm living my dream of being a reader. All right, let's see what we can do. And I'm starting in the middle and kind of going both directions so I can try to get to it as quickly as possible. So difficult to find things. But, you know, this is it's almost a Monty Python deck. It just fucks with you. And of course, none of the cards are in the way I went. Okay, well, there's the dream. There are no others. I had a Monty Python meaning of life video game once. Oh my god, I can't find them. And it just mercilessly fucked with you, and this deck kind of does that too. All right, so I'm still looking for, okay, there's pigs and fishes, and there's pigs and fishes. God, am I going to have to edit this? There's the dream. And here's nobody here but us folk. Good grief. Okay. Nobody here but us folk. On levels of incomprehensible enlightenment, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva have achieved self-forgetfulness, as have Venus, Kali, Maya, Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, Anubis, Thoth, Osiris, Horus, Hermes, Tara, the dolphin, Ra, Saturn, Mars, Christ, Buddha, Jehovah, the Devas, Ahura Mazda, the 99 attributes of Allah, and the white goddess, etc., etc., etc. So, when you read the meaning, nobody here but us folk, and us folk include all the deities, because guess where they live? Right here. Okay. Now, pigs and fishes surround you. Pigs and fishes represent those aspects most difficult to influence in the polychromatic bubble of dualism. It is also said that this card means inner truth. Okay. Okay, so difficult aspects. Those were the pigs and fishes I was talking about. And then the dream. The waking dream is not contained in the head of a dreamer, nor is it outside of reality, nor is it in any unknowable space. So this is a deck that you do when you're stoned, all right? And probably one card would just open up worlds. I have done readings before that have been like, I do threes, and like 3 would be really hectic looking together, and then I would take 3 that were all these beautiful landscapes and that all had suns in them, and just the images themselves and the linear quality of them gave me information about hectic, something being hectic and something being peaceful. So it is a deck that you really got to go completely intuitively. I would say it's not for everyone, but it's one of those that I go to when I need to shake up my own brain and I'm just not getting hit. You know, I'm not getting it even though I'm getting hit over the head with it. So as far as rating, artwork, I would say I will give the artwork a 4 because they're not, you know, beautiful images that are going to be attractive artistically and appealing. Are they evocative? Yes, they are, in a very cracked way, wacky, crazy kind of way. So I'm going to give, I think I'm going to give it a 3 for artwork. Okay. Writing, I'm also going to give a 3 because it's really difficult to just go through the book and find the damn cards. I would really appreciate something being a little bit easier. If you want me to get the meaning from the deck, like I said, I mean, that really pushes you to trust your intuition, which is a good thing. But if I really want to hear what the author has to say, you've made it as difficult as you can make it for me. I'm going to read a couple little things here. There's an introduction. I'm not going to read that. But out of the mystic 60s into the tantric 80s, speeds an unusual vehicle called Morgan's Tarot. Yes, it's unusual, no doubt about that. Morgan's Tarot and the main switch. Consciousness, the key force of the mind, is active in the sense that transmutation occurs as consciousness increases. Assuming that you have an ego at this point, the time has now come for you to attain universal consciousness. If you haven't found the switch to universal consciousness, keep looking. Examine Morgan's Tarot and you may find a switch or a whole series of switches taking you, oh traveling one, ever closer to the main switch. If upon turning various switches it does not seem that you have found the main switch, don't be discouraged. Each switch reveals a clue as to the whereabouts of the main switch. For those of you who are on automatic control, there is little to say. In any event, Morgan's Tarot is fun for all ages, family and friends. And then the High Master speaks. The High Master of the Grand Committee of the Inner Circle of the 114th level of the Jargonite section of the Khazar Galaxy wishes to inform the Razor contingent of the Golden Galaxy of an important message. Quote, "We have chosen the science fiction language of the planet Earth to transmit information for the purpose of giving certain clues to key side beings who have been kept in ignorance for many eons. On the physical plane, a number of us have been placed on this planet, which is currently ravaged by dead center vibrations radiating from the late age of Kali Yuga on the chronological timescale. Our function is to provide clues and make road signs, of which the Morgan Tarot may or may not be one, for those who are to usher in the new age." So, considering that was written in 1970 on the heels of the hippie movement and in the smack in the middle of the women's movement and everything else, this is a deck of its time, but certainly pertinent to now too. Again, a tool one could say is only as good as the hands it's in, but you know, the tool itself has some attributes too that are important. So do I recommend this deck? Hell yes, especially if you're a collector. It's so weird. It's just so fucking weird that it's glorious. And I love its weirdness. And there have been times when I've gotten some very, very good, deep messages out of it. So overall rating, does it have the it factor? Yes, it has the it factor. So I'm going to give that a 4. So overall rating is like between 3 and 4 there. Pretty cool. Again, don't know if you can get this deck still or not, but it's worth having if you're a collector and you're a big fan of the weird and the strange and you're not very much at home on this planet. So thanks for watching. I am going to be dropping videos every Monday, so please like and subscribe, and you're going to get all kinds of unboxing videos, and in those unboxing videos I will give you all the secrets that I've learned about being a reader in the decades that I've been doing it. So please let me know if there's something you would like me to look at and review, if I already have it in my collection of 150 or so. I will get to it immediately. If not, oh, damn, I'll have to buy myself a new deck. So, anyway, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your presence. It gives me somebody to talk to. Come back next Monday. I'll put up a new one. And thanks for being with me. Blessed be.